What's going on, guys? I'm back. I know it's been a few weeks for this print vlog. Got a lot of things going on. We hit some hiccups, and I'm gonna tell you about them, tell you how we worked through them. Obviously, screen printing, like we said, was gonna be a challenge, but it's been super fun. So let's get into it. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining. This is the next episode of this print vlog. If you haven't been following, I'm taking you guys, or trying to, from the point of making the decision to purchase screen printing equipment to print all our apparel in-house, to kind of getting everything set up, getting our new designs out, and I want to keep it going, keep it continuing on, showing the new designs as they come out. So like I said, we have hit a few hiccups, a few hitches along the way, and screen printing isn't easy. We knew there would be a learning curve, and there really is no success without trial and error. So as we try to print, things would come up and we had to figure them out. So I'm gonna kind of give you guys a rundown of what's been going on, what's gone wrong, how we fix it, and things like that. And starting with the first thing, this is a practice screen of a design for Heather's blog that she started up. It's a logo that I made. And the first screen we did, the Beard Booze screen, blew out fine. It exposed fine. Everything blew out pretty easily. Where this one, you could see it didn't blow out well at all. It left a lot in there, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I thought I was overexposing the screen because the first one went off without a hitch. So I started thinking about it, thought I was overexposing. So just for S&Gs, I looked at the films, and the films for some reason were a lot lighter and letting too much light through onto the emulsion, and it was kind of exposing the image, partially exposing the image. So what I did, and I don't know what, I didn't change anything from the first film, so I didn't know what happened. So I looked it up and was able to change the printer settings to get a much, much darker print, and that fixed that, and the next film came out perfect. So that was the first thing that went wrong. Couldn't figure that out for a little while, but eventually did after doing some research. Then on this original artwork shirt, we're just kind of practice. We thought about putting these out and printing them on the back of the shirts, and they do look good. But as you can see here, I don't know if you can see it, the B there and the E there started to get really muddy as we were printing. The first one would come out very clean, and then as we started printing, they would start to get muddy like that. And I couldn't understand what was going on. You know, I thought it was the screen at first, so I made another screen, and the same thing happened. So we just started a new design that I'm really excited about. You're gonna see in the next episode, and they will be available this week after this video drops, maybe tonight, hopefully. But it started, the same thing started happening. The print started getting a little muddy after a few shirts. Am I pressing too hard? What's going on? Am I causing too much street drag? Is the press losing registration? So after thinking about it, getting on some forums, I realized I was pushing way too much ink onto the shirt. And what it was doing was squeezing the ink out onto the rest of the design. And it was getting on the back of the screen and pushing through, causing that muddiness of the shirt. So once I figured that out, I started laying down a lot less ink. I shortened the off contact so the screen was much closer to the shirt. So now the prints are coming out very clean. And as you can see, the rest here, the print's very nice, very smooth, very clean. It was just that getting muddied up. Another thing I had to fix with these do not touch bolts. They actually say do not touch right on the bolts. And apparently the previous owner or somebody, don't want to place any blame, adjusted those bolts. So when you put the screen down onto each pallet, it was at a different height for each one. So I had to go around the entire press, figure out the height, adjust the pallets, and then adjust all the print heads to be the exact height so where they lay evenly onto the pallet. And you guys probably won't believe this one, but yesterday, last night, I had my camera on top of this thing, which is about 7 feet high, filming from top up like this. And somehow it fell off onto the cement floor, but luckily, somehow it didn't break. So I'm very thankful for that. So now comes my favorite part, cleanup. Now it's really not that bad. I usually put some music on. It's kind of therapeutic, just take your time, but I can't put music on now because I don't want that copyright strike. Basically got to clean all the ink off. Ink takes forever to clean, but it's all worth it in the end. And like I said, things are gonna go wrong with anything you do. I feel like you have to make these mistakes and things gotta go wrong. Gotta waste some shirts, waste some ink, waste your time. But it's not wasted time. It's all a learning experience. In order to get good at something, you have to first be bad at it. And that's kind of what happened in the beginning. And it's really only been a month or two since we bought this stuff, and I haven't been able to put as much time as I liked into it because obviously I got to run the business too. So, I mean, if you would have told me 2 months ago that I'd be screen printing and have the basics down enough to where we got some good shirts coming out, got some good designs, I'm really happy to be where we're at this point right now. And you know, I really contemplated even making this video because it's always hard putting your failures and shortcomings out there for everybody to see. But I felt like if I didn't make this video, I wouldn't be giving you guys the full picture of what it's been like getting ready from start to finish. And I would only been giving you guys the positives, and it made it look easy when really it's not easy at all. But of course, we have to run into those failures, have to run into those mishaps in order to learn how to do it the correct way and how to do it right. So I don't regret it at all, and I wish I could capture my emotions at the time it's happening because I seem happy right now, but I'm definitely not happy when things are going wrong. So if I can take anything away from this, it's the fact that you just got to do it. You got to be bad at something before you get good at it. Thank you so much for watching. The next episode will be the next design, the newest first design that we've actually screen printed. It's pretty awesome. I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys like it. Maybe, maybe not. And also, if you didn't notice, my beard's about half the size it used to be, and we'll talk about that in tomorrow's Beard Talk Wednesday. Thanks again for joining us. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.